Gets back to the personal edge of it. Um, talked about me being bipolar, and I think that was, part of my childhood. Um, I'm a kid of the 70s. So when you're in school and you're having trouble in the 70s in school, they didn't have teachers that would help you to, know what might be not fire in the right direction or what I'm not thinking right. So I was put into special education from 2nd grade to 12th grade. So education for me is a major thing. But for me, I got to the point as a child that I can try this and fail. Or I can not try and fail. And which one's going to feel better? Well, if I don't try. Do I feel that way now? No, man, I'm a sponge. I love to learn. I've gone from a kid in school who was afraid to learn because I didn't want to be wrong to just let me try. Let me see what this does. I don't know how to do this. Let's look it up. Let's find out how to do it. There's not a stupid question. There's not a stupid question. And luckily for me, I'm surrounded by people who are educated artists. And I love that, and I love the fact that I'm an uneducated artist because I get to do whatever I want to and don't have to fall back on, well, my teachers told me I should have done this when I started that. And so I think it gives my work a different look. I think the adult Bo would tell the kid Bo, try. Be persistent. If you like the process, keep doing the process, because hopefully you'll end up doing something that's really good with that process and you'll love doing what you're doing. A lot of times jewelry was work. Painting is not work. I love the process. Do what you do and let's see what people feel when they look at it. Do they feel happy? Great. Are they a little confused? Great. And one of my favorites, are they disturbed? Fantastic. I love it. I had somebody the other day said, these faces are starting to scare me. And I said, well, good, that I'm doing my job. So I tell younger Bo, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't shut up and not try just because that's the easy way out. Nobody got anywhere by trying to do the easy way out. Embrace what you feel. If something bad happens to you, here an adult Bo would tell the child Bo, and this is not necessarily art related whatsoever. Events in life are hard. There's a lot of things in life that are going to happen that you just don't even want to go through. You can be bitter. You can have attitudes about those things. Or you can learn a lesson. One thing that I have found is that, and especially through some of the stuff I went through as a child, is now I can take those things and I can teach people. And we talked a little bit earlier about teaching people. Don't get angry. Look into the bad situations and see what you can take from it, because there's always somebody that's right around the corner and you have no idea, and you have just gone through something and learning your way through it, and that's just starting to them. And people will want to talk to you not because you can fix it. People will want to talk to you because you've been there and you understand. So I've learned that I would tell Bo to just listen. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from things that weren't mistakes, but bad things, deaths, things like that. And learn how to help other people through those situations. I did an abstract, and the girl asked me, give me your interpretation. I said, I don't have one. I said, that's your job. What's your interpretation? Now, she had just had her grandmother pass away. And so she had this pretty grandiose, emotional, she was drawn to this painting with so many words that moved me, that were spiritual. And I was like, I had no idea when I say I can't interpret this, and then somebody can look at that and pull all that out of it. And that painting can mean to them so much more than you ever expected it to mean to them. And that happens more and more. That happens more and more. I could use two different words. I feel very blessed. I could use that term, or I could say I feel very lucky to have the brain I have. Some people would see it as a negative, and I do not at all. I feel like I can look at things and see things in a total different light. I could be very bitter, and I'm not. I've had a lot of deaths in my life. I choose to be happy. I don't always succeed, but I always get there.